The buck came right before dark, right down Broadway. And man, that sucks.
Holy son of a gun, that's a big one.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at G Outdoors. Today's gonna be a rough one. Just got back from the woods and had myself an experience that didn't end so well. Let's jump in the woods right now. What's up, guys? Just finished work. Decided to slip in here. I got about 3 hours to hunt before it gets dark. And where are we at right now in the season? Well, we're at the third week right now, third weekend. First 2 weekends were pretty eventful. Mike got his doe opening day. Frank got that gorgeous 8-pointer, the white 8. And then Gio even managed to get down a deer to start off his season with a bang. How's my season going? Well, I saw a chipmunk. Also found a turkey feather. So that was pretty cool. But last week, me and Mike actually jumped a deer as we were getting set up in the fields to do a little spot and stalk. A doe came out about 70 yards, couldn't give us a fair shot, so we're getting close to them. We even had a couple goats that confused us. We heard some rattling from far, like what the heck is that? All of a sudden we look in the field and it was a couple goats. Threw us off. And actually at one point I had to cross a dried old creek bed. Well, it wasn't dry, it was still wet, sunk all the way past my knees. Thought I was gonna get stuck there for a bit. That was concerning, to say the least. All right, guys, I just got settled into the spot. Tried to come in as quiet as possible. It's looking really nice in here. We got a huge cold front coming in. It started this morning. Tonight it's supposed to rain all night. And then tomorrow it's supposed to be 0 degrees Celsius. Almost freezing. So back-to-back days of freezing temperatures. Hopefully it gets the deer to move. Stay tuned, guys. It's nice up here. Meh. Meh. Now, when the first buck came running in, he kept looking behind him, and I'm like, what's he looking at? All of a sudden, I'm not sure if it picked up on camera, but I actually heard grunting behind me. Sure enough, I turned around, I thought it was gonna be a big boy. It ended up being a 4-pointer. Came in grunting, ears completely backwards, as you guys saw, and his tail completely straight. And I'm like, whoa, that's not something you see every day. All of a sudden they started circling each other and I'm like, well, it's about to go down. I was like, all right, let me get the camera on. And I didn't notice how big the first buck was when he came running in up until he started, tussling with a 4-pointer. I'm like, oh, this is a good buck. I'll be more than happy to take this buck with the bow. Now, the only problem was after they started tussling, they kind of moved to my right, which being a bow hunter was not the most ideal situation for me. So I tried to get the camera on them and I tried torquing my body as much as possible, which probably is not the best thing to do. I felt somewhat confident with the shot. It was just the placement at the end, as you can see, was not there. He was at 37 yards. I put the 40-yard pin on him, just missed. So I waited 20 minutes after the shot just to make sure the bucks backed out. I went down, checked the arrow just to be sure it was a miss, just like I had thought, and the footage shows it was definitely a miss. So I went slowly back up in the tree. Now you're probably thinking, was that your biggest buck you saw? No, because 1 hour later, this guy showed up. So when I saw this buck 70, 80 yards away, I'm like, oh, hell no. I saw him walking into the woods, so called him in. Ended up coming maybe an extra 20, 30 yards. Stopped, kind of looked, didn't see any deer, and was like, all right, I'm going to go back in the woods. Sure enough, I called him again. And he came right down Broadway. As I drew back, the peep sight wasn't turned properly with the string. I couldn't see into the peep sight, so I had to redraw, turn the string, pull back a second time, checked. It was a bit better, but wasn't 100% on like I'd wanted. Had to redraw the bow for a second time, pull back a third time. Deer's just standing there. I'm like, oh my God, this is about to go down. Took a shot and just completely shanked it. Holy shit. It's gonna suck for a while now, let me tell you. I blew it. I was expecting all the deer to come from in front of me going into the food plots right before dark, and all 3 deer kind of did the complete opposite of what I thought, and it came from behind me going down into the woods. And after further review, that was actually the 9-pointer that I've been chasing for the last 2.5 years. We've had so much history with him. We got him on trail camera. We got him coming multiple times. And you guys also saw that it's on night mode. The reason I put it on night mode is because how many times have you watched a hunting show? The buck comes in, the hunter's about to shoot, and the camera guy's like, I don't have enough light. More times than not, they don't shoot, and the buck of their life just kind of goes right by them. I made sure this doesn't happen anymore. I got this camera. I also put a review. I could throw it up top for you guys with all the specs, the features, but it actually has a night mode. It's just the camera didn't have enough light, and I didn't want to have no footage for you guys and for myself, so turned it on. I'm definitely going to use it for the next couple hunts for sure. It's actually a game changer. You can get an extra half an hour, 45 minutes of recording time, which, as you guys saw, the buck came right before dark. Just sucks right now. A lot of high fives went unhigh-fived. It's going to suck making this video, re-looking at the footage and all, but that's hunting, right? You got to take the goods and the bads, use it as a learning experience, try to get better for next time. But you know what? I'm going to focus on the future right now. Muzzleloader season's coming, and if he does happen to come by like he did last time, I don't think it's going to bode well for him. Like Mike told me afterwards, we got some unfinished business to take care of in the woods, so we're definitely going to be back out there. Hopefully you guys stay tuned for the ride. We still have all of our buck tags, so anything can happen with the cold weather coming in, the rut, so we're looking forward to that. Let us know how your season's going. We definitely want to hear back from you guys. Send pictures, videos. We have social media. I'll throw them down below, the links. You guys should check it out. Love to hear back from you guys. And we thank you so much for watching. We appreciate all your support. All love from the G team here. And we'll see you guys next week. So you guys made it to the end of the video. Thanks so much. Thanks for watching this week's hunting video. If you guys want to check out some more other hunting videos, we'll put 2 down here below. If you guys already haven't subscribed, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below. And we'll see you guys next week.